Pro-Russian separatists in Ukraine's two eastern regions are holding self-rule referendums, a move condemned by their Ukrainian government and the West. BBC correspondents at polling stations report chaotic scenes, no voting booths in places and no electoral register. Self-proclaimed leaders in the Donetsk and Luhansk regions are going ahead with the vote despite Russian President Vladimir Putin's call to postpone it. Ukraine says the vote could result in the self-destruction of the regions. There is only one question on the ballot papers, in both Ukrainian and Russian: do you support the act of state self-rule of the Donetsk People's Republic, Luhansk People's Republic? And there are still outbreaks of violence, with fighting reported overnight around the rebel-held city of Sloviansk. Total collapse. BBC reporters across eastern Ukraine have described the situation. At the Dom Kultura polling station in Sloviansk, organizer Vitaly Vyatko told the BBC voting was going well. Pro-Russia militiamen in fatigues and balaclavas are voting alongside grandmothers, but one pro-Ukrainian head teacher reported she received death threats after refusing to let the rebels use her school as a polling station. The BBC's Piers Schofield, in Donetsk, says the process appears haphazard. Although there are voters' lists in polling stations, one can vote at any station. The BBC spoke to one man there who is registered elsewhere, but simply gave his name and ID number and was allowed to vote. The organizer at one Mariupol polling station told the BBC voters' details would be checked against lists from other stations in